This video is about a new feature in WhirlyGlobe called Automatic Layout. Let's take a look at one of our standard data sets here. We'll load up the blue marble data set, single resolution, so pretty simple. And then we'll overlay some country outlines with their labels right in the middle. And this is pretty easy to do with the component, so it's a really simple example. And you can see the new feature here. It's basically automatic layout. So as you move around, the system is going to try to figure out how many labels it can get onto the screen and display as many as it can, and off you go. So visually it's pretty easy to understand, and it's actually pretty easy to use from the component side of things too. So basically when you move to a new area, the layout layer is going to recalculate what it can display and then communicate to other parts of the system what it can do, and enable and disable entities appropriately. And that's basically what you're seeing here. So zoom out and it'll display fewer things, zoom in and it'll display more, and so on and so forth. So it's not recalculating this every frame. See, when you stop, then it recalculates. It's actually creating a dispatch queue when you stop moving. And it'll do all its work in that dispatch queue, then merge the results back in, and you'll see, ta-da, new labels. So it can actually handle a fair number of labels, like many more than you could display, and this is a good way to constrain how much data is being displayed by the system at any time. So I said it's pretty easy to use from the component, and all you have to set is this one importance value. By default, that importance value is infinite, which kind of simulates the old way of doing things. All screen labels are displayed. But if you set it to a value like 1, as I am here, then the system will try to display as many labels as it can. If you've got different types of labels, for example, you want capitals to be more important, you want country names to be more important, then you set the importance values accordingly, and it'll do what it can. Obviously, those will be displayed first, followed by things that are less important. So this feature is in both WhirlyGlobe and Maply, and it's real easy to use. Just set the importance and off you go. And this example here is WhirlyGlobe, obviously. And I haven't incorporated it into the Maply example, but it works the same way. So I think this is a feature that I'll be using a lot of, perhaps even overusing, just because it's much easier than trying to lay everything out in 3D. And it's just it's great fun to play with, and it works really well. So I recommend that everybody switch over to it if you have a project for which it's appropriate. And the algorithm at the moment is fairly simple. Again, it's just doing that kind of straightforward importance layout. But it actually works pretty well. I'm kind of pleased with it. So that is auto layout in WhirlyGlobe. Give it a try.